Hey guys, Bees from Bees Toys here coming at you. Got I think an exciting opening coming at you right here. Very cool opening. Not sure how I want to title this because I want people to watch and know what they're watching, but at the same time it's a good surprise. So I don't know. I'll think about it when I go to actually post this video soon. So what I'm pretty sure this is a very, I would kind of call it a grail piece, but it's going to be more than one piece. Very interesting, very expensive. This was not cheap. Purchased it on eBay last Saturday, I guess. Today is Friday, so here's the story of this. Tried to shoot low offers on this thing for. It gives you 5 offers. I shot all 5 offers, never could get. I did get an offer of like $55 cheaper, but I countered with something lower. eBay user never replied. So I sent an email or message like twice and said, hey, what's your lowest dollar on this? Nothing. I rolled my eyes because ironically, I broke down and bought this because PayPal was doing a 24 months 0% interest on, that's 2 years by the way, on 600 or more. So I'm like, okay, and it ended February 28th. So I bought this on the 27th. Today is the 5th of March, so it's like I said, it's been about a week. But for several days leading up to that whole week, I got that email earlier in the week, about 2 weeks ago, and shooting an email and offers, nothing. So ironically, again, roll my eyes. Second I purchased this, decided, well, I'm gonna have to break down, pay full price, asking price. Didn't really want to, but I really wanted this piece. Boy, it wasn't 5 minutes later, the guy immediately messaged me, oh, I'll have it out on Monday. So where was these 5 minute later messages when I'm asking you about buying it at a better price, lower price? So anyway, I'm like, sure, whatever. I'm like, okay, thanks for letting me know, and that's probably all that. Now, if I open it and everything's fine, I'll probably give him a decent rating, but I just kind of was a little frustrated, and he's not the first. Seems like the last couple of big things I've bought on eBay, trying to get a little bit of money out of him is at a lower price has not been working. People do, I sell stuff all the time, here's the thing, and people try to get me to go lower, and I even send offers out too, if I feel like it. So I'm used to it, and it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't faze me. If I don't want to sell for that, I won't. But if someone's close, 9 times out of 10, I usually will probably take the offer. If it's close, I mean, if it's way off, I'd laugh it off and just decline altogether. And I get that. But I didn't think a couple of my last few offers were not far off. So at any rate, and looking, because at first I thought, well, this guy just doesn't check because this is the only thing he had listed. And his rating's like under 100, but it's all positive. So I'm like, okay, no big deal. I don't really think too much about that. I don't worry about that. But I'm like, like I said, I really want this piece. Well, he listed it for about 300 or 250. I think it was about 250 more originally when I found it, and I put on watch, but I'm like, I'm not paying that. Sometimes I'll watch things that are really expensive that are really cool, kind of leave them on watch page as a reminder to keep my eye open for something similar or the same, because sometimes I'll find rare pieces. I like Mega Man, there for a long time. I would find something I didn't have, because at one time, mind you, I don't no more. I wish I could figure out a way to incorporate the pictures in. I'm not great with videography, whatever you want to call it, but at one time I had a very, very good and expensive and nice collection of Mega Man games, imports, and all the US released games, and in boxes with instructions. And some of them, my original Game Boy games looked like the cellophane wrapper had just been taken off. I did get a very good, very nice amount of money for those. I sold them all together in one lot. But anyway, so I understand all that. just because you know, I've got some experience with it. But anyway, so for this, the thing about this is this piece should be a box inside of a box, because it's what's going to come in the box. So I want to be really careful when I'm opening. And my other problem is I don't know that I want to open what's in the box of the box that I got. And you'll understand why when I show you what it is. So let's see, packaging looks well packaged. The box is bigger than I thought. I didn't quite expect it, but he did manage to look like he packaged it well. So, what you've all been waiting for, you've listened to me for about 5 minutes ramble on. So here's what it is. Now, not sure what you see and what I see yet, because I haven't tested it yet. Scoop this out of the way. This should say Star Wars Black Series Clone Trooper Multi-Pack, Entertainment Earth, Inc. I want to check the tape, because the first thing I want to do is make sure, has this been opened? I mean, there's tape's rigid here, but if you look at the original seal, this side does not look like it's ever been opened. Okay. Let's check the bottom. The box looks great. This is why I'm saying I really hate to open this. Really, I hate to open this, but then again, there's a little ding on the box, but you know, it's what's inside that matters, and that's what I'm worried about the most. So what's inside is something I've been wanting for a long time. I do have an opened version of these. So if you haven't guessed by now, once again, it is from Entertainment Earth, the original, this. The description is Star Wars Black Series Clone Trooper Multi-Pack, 6 pieces. So there are 6 of these in here. What are these? Well, I'd say if you're watching this and you're a Black Series collector, you probably know what 2 exclusives that are clones came from Entertainment Earth. Well, you really don't have but 2 options. And technically you've got one, which you all know what that is. I'm trying to think, because I have, oh, it's over here. Oh, good thing I'm going to open this. I have this, but this is an Entertainment Earth 4-pack. This does not say 4-pack though, so it would be hard. That was me stumbling on myself a minute ago, thinking that it could be these. However, these won't fit in this type of box, so it wouldn't be this anyway. But there's no clones in here for some reason. So another quick story, and I'll open that another day. I have like 3 of those, 2 of those open, or 3 of them, but I'm gonna open another one because I haven't done it on video yet for everybody. So when I bought that giant lot I bought last year, I see that was what came in it. But there was 3 or 4 of those in there. It said Entertainment Earth 4-pack, Trooper 4-pack, or something like that in the description of the email that I got from the gentleman I bought from. So me not thinking, just seeing Black Series instant collection on top of what I already had, which was quite a bit, but instant collection, Black Series, I see that and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, finally I get 3 or 4 of these. Can't remember, like I said, it was either 3 or 4, I don't remember the exact, but I know it was at least 3, if not 4. So then when we're loading all this stuff, and believe, at the time, I honestly didn't realize I wasn't getting these until the next day. So got home late that evening when I bought that, because it's about an hour. I drove about an hour and a half, 2 hours home with a truckload full. I'd like to show you that picture too. I did take a picture of it parked in my garage before I unloaded everything, with boxes stacked. Had a tarp over it because it was supposed to possibly rain, and luckily I missed the rain, thank God. I was worried about all that. But anyway, so I started looking through all the boxes. I'm like, man, I saw all those. I loaded those up. I saw them. What it ended up being I loaded up 4 of was this. So, of course, when you see the clone, it's easy, and you know it's a 4-pack, it's easy to mistake. I'm going to assume that these, probably what this is in there like. And so at first I messaged a guy, and I'm like, hey, I said, where are these Entertainment Earth packs? Like, I'm looking everywhere, and I know we loaded everything up. He's like, well, you should have it, you know? And I'm like, I said, buddy, I'm sorry, but I don't see it anywhere. And I thought there was the Guardians of Evil pack, which there wasn't. So, long short, went through the email, double-checked. When I saw the Entertainment Earth pack, I'm like, and then I looked and I found those, and I'm like, or this one. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, that's what it was. Because I'm like, what in the heck? So I got myself worked up over nothing. But I was upset because, in all honesty, that was one of the main reasons why I thought I would purchase that lot. This was a very expensive lot. Several $1,000s worth, mind you. So but it wasn't his fault, obviously. And the guy was super nice, great guy. But anyway, long short, I was kicking myself for a day or so after, thinking, why did I buy all that? Like, the one reason I wanted was those packs, and then I got, you know, of course I bought some of it thinking he had a lot of doubles and stuff, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to sell half of it, try to make, you know, most of the money back, because in all honesty, what I paid, the collection was worth almost double. Now, I have sold some of it, not a ton of it. I've actually, like I said, I had a big Mega Man collection, sold a lot of it, because, you know, I still play a lot of video games when I can, but, you know, now you got the Mega Man collection on Xbox One, PS4, I bought all that. I'm like, I can get rid of the originals. I kept my 1 and 2 original, I kept my Mega Man X original, and everything else I had I got rid of pretty much. So, and I still have lots of little figures and Mega Man merchandise. I've got 2 shelves and a display case full of Mega Man stuff, so I'm not completely out of the game, but I trimmed it down because, you know, I'm really into Black Series and Joe Classified, so I want to buy into that stuff. So anyway, but so this is an Order 66 full case. This was not cheap. I have my reservations, as I say in some of my videos. It pains me to do this, but I'm at least going to open and see what's in it for the moment. I will likely be opening 1 or 2 of these. We keep in a couple, of course, in a box. I might sell one. I would say offset a fraction of the cost. Very small fraction, mind you. One of them would cover. So that's where I'm at. So we're going to see this on video. At least you're going to see what's in it. I'm not going to open, per se, the pack, one of the packs in it just yet. But I did buy this to get a couple and open them up. I really would love to hang on to this. I think in several years down the road, it might be worth even way more than what I paid. But in the grand scheme of things, even some nice ones. I mean, here's the thing. I could probably, and I'm considering maybe getting 1 or 2 of these graded. I'll say this before I open it. I know you're probably like, how'd open the dang thing? I will. I've actually looked on eBay on this. I thought these would go for a lot more graded, and they are not. I found them for somebody had listed them for like $5.99 graded. I think they're 8 or 8.5 AFA graded. And I don't know a lot about that, so I won't get into that. But anyway, so, but they had marked them down. It was $5.99, then it had, you know, a line through it, on sale or marked off to I want to say about $4.40. So, in all honesty, I don't even know what I'm going to list this for. It'll be more than $3 or $3.50, because these will be, well, we'll see, but these should be in such good shape that they could be graded. So here we go. Ugh, this is a tough deal to do. Now, I always say, so you don't get a box cut, start up here. And let's see here. doing this on tape so people can see. They want to know. There they are. There's 6 of them. Case fresh. So, makes me nervous even taking one of these out. I see the definite opener. There's one here in the middle that I would not send to get graded. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know enough about it, but I personally would not, because I see a tad bit of bend in the flat part. I'll see if that's the one I can get out. I know, and the one next to it looks like the best one, so I'm gonna be careful. Oh baby, here it is. Been dying for this for a long time, and I just I wanted one or two, and I got 6 of them. So here's a little bit of the lip I'm talking about. It's bent. This corner is got a little white on it from the packaging, but it's funny that looking at these, I mean, thinking about getting it fresh out of a case, that there's still even some minor flaws. Now the red on the back looks decent. I mean, yeah, overall, looking at it over, I mean, it's in better shape than most of even I think a lot of the Black Series stuff I get. Now, granted, I get Dorkside and Entertainment Earth, of course, even them too, and Dorkside, Entertainment Earth. All right, we're gonna kind of open this thing. I'm not taking them out of the package as of today. I'll do that later, but I do want to look this over. Here's our 501st. Of course, he opens up next to our Coruscant Shock Trooper, next to our 212 Utapau Cody's Troopers, next to, I want to be careful, our 442nd Battalion. So really cool figures. You know, the other part about this too that gets me, I love these. I love Scout Troopers, but this set itself is probably my favorite Black Series piece, so I've been kind of itching and dying to get this. So I have some. Alright, so we will open one in another video, not tonight probably. Kind of tired. Not tonight, but we will open one another video. I'm going to put that thing back. So there you go. I say thank you for watching. I know I talked a lot in this video, more than normal. Kind of drug it out, so you're probably like, oh, you can always, gotta fast forward it, I guess, and someone might, to get to see what it actually is instead of listening to me ramble on. But I like to tell a little bit of what's going on, what I know, and some of my own experiences. I'm sure at some point some collectors like to hear. I like to see what other people have and stuff, and what I don't have sometimes, and what I might be looking forward to or looking forward to getting. So this has been one of those things. I mean, yes, it did kill me to actually open this. So, if I just change my mind at this point, best I could do is put another thing of tape over it. Say, hey, it's I opened it. If I ever sold it, say, hey, well, I opened it just to check the contents, and I sealed it back. So you could almost call it sealed. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to at least open 1 or 2 of these bad boys, and I'm going to keep a couple in the box, and maybe even get one graded at some point, and then probably sell one. So I'm at least probably going to go from 6 to 5, as much as I don't want to, but this was not cheap, and like I said, I need to offset a little bit of the cost. It's not going to be a lot. So, but anyway, so guys, I appreciate you watching. Hope that wasn't too rough, the first part, just kind of going and talking about it, but I just kind of wanted to make sure it was what I thought it was, and it was. I guess if it wasn't, I would have cut the video off and said if it would have been something my wife bought or something else, I'd have been like, ooh, never mind. I wouldn't even post the video. But again, thanks for watching. This is a neat piece. I'm super excited. I know I kind of don't, show it that much. It's just kind of my personality. I don't get all worked. I don't get super worked up too often, and it takes a lot. But this is a really awesome piece. Was not cheap. Just glad I got it on a 2-year deal. I will probably likely pay it off before then, but it gives me time just in case. So this was kind of my last big buy for a while. I mean, I've got pre-orders obviously coming, some stuff from Hasbro, some stuff from EE, GameStop, So I'll have stuff gradually coming in, not as much. Got a couple other pieces waiting in the mail coming. I think 1 or 2 things that I actually can open. Something's a double. I got another Shadow Squadron coming. Almost purchased another one today, but like I said, I really decided after this buy, I thought I'm probably going to take some time off from going crazy on anything, so kind of cut back on what I'm watching on eBay, and I look, I get my emails every day, the things that I'm looking out for, and stuff that's bidding low, I'll still put it on there, and I'll watch. I watched a few things go by yesterday that I was like, I could have been on, but I just changed my mind and said, just because I'm pretty content getting this big piece here. Like I said, it was definitely not cheap, so but worth it to me. So anyway, again, appreciate you watching this neat piece that I got out there. As always, hit that like and subscribe button, turn on any of your notifications if you want to watch more of my videos. I should have an opening of that here within the next day or two. It's Friday. Oh, I don't know if I finished my story at the beginning though. So it's Friday. It's 8. Well, it's probably close to 9 now. It was about a little after 8 o'clock. I get a knock on my door, and I'm like, who could be knocking on my door at 8 o'clock at night on Friday that we would know who was coming? And I open the door, and it's UPS, and of course that big box, and I'm like, of course my wife's like, what is that? Is that yours? I'm like, I'm not sure what this is. Not thinking about it, because I thought the tracking number that was assigned was for USPS, so I was expecting this to come during the day. So again, pleasant surprise. Friday night, 8 o'clock, my UPS guy's out delivering me Black Series Order 66 case. What a guy, good guy. So anyway, good seller. Like I said, overall, with the exception of I wish he would have responded and could have got this a little bit cheaper, but is what it is. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching. As always, I'm Bees from Bees Toys with my Order 66 case. We'll see you. Thanks a lot. Bye.